another episode of Collection Archives, where we dive to different items in my collection. Today we're looking into the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Rogue One, a Star Wars story K-2SO. This figure comes from the Star Wars universe, from the solo movie Rogue One. I saw K-2SO for the first time in Rogue One, and I immediately thought it was a great idea to turn an Imperial droid into a rebel hero. K-2SO manages to grasp a few giggles in the audience, especially when he says to Jyn Erso, "Jyn, I'll be there for you. Cassian said I had to." I very much like K-2SO's sense of humor and bravery. It made the movie more enjoyable. K-2SO is a reprogrammed Imperial droid, a KX series security droid to be precise. He was manufactured for servitude to the Galactic Empire. KX droids are equipped with a built-in comms hardware, recharge port, and an ARM interface that allows them to connect with communication frequencies. They are programmed to speak and interact with people and protecting both important people and Imperial installations. This K-2SO, however, now serves the rebellion under Cassian Andor. He is a skilled tactical fighter, a trained pilot, and very loyal to Cassian. In Rogue One, he is part of the mission to rescue the defected pilot who carried the message to the rebellion from Galen Erso. K-2SO fights valiantly against the Empire, both on Jedha and on Scarif. He sacrifices himself so that Jyn Erso and Cassian Andor can get the Death Star plans. What stands out about this figure is the awesome head sculpt. The eyes give K-2SO a special look to the figure. And of course, Hot Toys has incorporated LED lights to the eyes with separate rolling eyeballs. The robotic feature on the lower front part of the head sculpt makes it look like K-2SO were able to move his mouth, and even the head sculpt has some cool weathered effects. The neck is long and helps K-2SO have flexibility when moving. The torso is quite simple, but it's probably the strongest feature of this character, as it looks very stuffy compared to other parts of his body. The torso also has weathered effect features, and it is nicely painted in black, and some parts are painted in grey. But wait, on the middle part of K-2SO's torso, we can see a symbol that reminds me of a game I used to play in the late 2000s. I'm talking about Puzzle Pirates, and specifically carpentry duties. Brings back good memories. The lower part of the torso looks exposed, but it actually makes this droid look more sophisticated. I'm not digging much the legs though. They look too thin, as if K-2SO could easily lose balance. It was clear in the movie that these types of droids are not exactly fast like R2-D2 or Chopper from the Rebels animated series. But the legs are a design issue. Hot Toys has done a great job in recreating the legs on the spot. The arms keep the same logical structure as the legs, but aesthetically speaking, they do not look as wobbly or unbalanced as the legs. K-2SO comes with a badass weapon, which is a SE-14 light repeating blaster. This version has the scope assemble, which K2 clearly doesn't need. Cassian and K-2SO have a history together, as told in the 2017 one-shot comic, when rebels Cassian, Curtis, and Rismore were assigned to locate a decommissioned Imperial cruiser that had Imperial security protocols in the planet of Wakako. As they escaped the facility, they overwhelmed a KX series droid that was later reprogrammed by Cassian. Both of them then stuck together up until the fateful mission in the tropical planet of Scarif. I really don't know if this is still canon, or if the story will be addressed or completely changed in Andor Season 2. We shall have to wait and see, guys. What I'm trying to convey in my display is the final battle of Scarif. I know they had to separate themselves in the actual movie, but this is my symbolic way of referring to that scene. It is truly sad that I could not put the whole main team together, as Base and Cassian Andor were never released in Hot Toys. I even have a standing bet with a friend to see if Cassian Andor is released or not, I'm still winning that bet, haha. Well guys, let's wrap up this archives entry. Thank you for watching, and until the next time, do not forget to like and subscribe. May the Force be with you.